Yeah, I was muted. See, starting the day off right. That's just what kind of day it's been. I have been on the go since early this morning. Thought I was going to have some hours this afternoon. No, forgot the kids had a birthday party. And nowadays the parents got to hang out. Not back in the day when you just dropped your breasts off and took off. Not no more. Today you hang out with the little monsters. No, the kids have fun. It was fun. I'm just tired. Long day. Anyway, let's say hi now that I'm not muted. I'm not muting no more tonight, so I'm sorry if you hear my lighter click. I'll try really hard not to click it, but the more I click it, the less I smoke. Sounds weird because you think I'm lighting a lighter, you'd want to smoke. No, it actually keeps my hands busy. So then I don't smoke. That's why I do it. Maybe I should take up knitting or something. Yuck. No. Yeah, no. Never mind. Hey, blank screen. Hey, Marlo. Marlo. Marlo Gus Jack 3. Cool name. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Hope. How are you doing, Hope? I hope you're okay. Hey, sister. Oh, okay. Today is my grandma's 100th birthday. Oh my gosh, 100? That is awesome. Happy birthday, Hope's grandma. That is amazing. I only ever had a few patients. That's amazing. That is amazing. Everybody sing happy birthday to Hope's grandma. 100. Oh my gosh. That is, especially today, it's good to hear. Hey, Lurker. Well, I don't know. I hear the streets have been blowing up again. Oh, if it's not one community with a bunch of drama going on, it's the one right beside, or it's the community over, or or the backdoor community. But Jesus, it just never stops. It's like I'm telling you, and from what I'm gathering, man, the streams of delusion are just running rampant, and just like the streams of community tab comments that are, whew, serious delusions. Yeah, serious delusions. It's mind boggling. It's like, dude, take 2 freaking minutes and watch something before you're going to go and say all this crap about something you clearly didn't watch or don't know nothing about, but you're still going to get up there and say something. I mean, how can you? I mean, I don't. How can you sit there and have an opinion about something you didn't even watch for yourself? Okay, I don't know. I don't get it. Hey, it's me, Amberly. How are you? Hey, Sue. Yeah, I don't get it. Mm-mm. And does anybody know? Did Betty really start this political channel, Betty for President, like she keeps claiming she's gonna do? Did she start it and is hiding it from everybody except her political allies, if that's what you want to call them? I don't know. Oh, who isn't we talking about? Jesus. Well, first, I got a post to read to you. It's about me. Um, Not one iota of truth in it. Don't fucking know what the hell, what he's even talking about. But yeah, we'll go with it. I mean, these people, this company, I I haven't been able to find even a half a working brain cell amongst the bunch of them. And this just really just fits right in. I mean, this fool is going around telling people that EKC busted me out for calling and threatening Katie back in 2020. Okay. We played that recording. That was their comeback after the mod call live I did. That's the best they could do. I mean, it was a freaking joke. But for someone to take that serious and even think that it's true, yeah, you need to seek help. I don't even have to address it if I don't want to, but I am because I think it's funny as hell. I mean, I had a good laugh anyway. So many people were saying, "Oh my God," he said, "This." So what? Look who's saying it. Okay, look at the source. That's no. Okay, but anyway, and yeah, the recording's clearly not me. It doesn't sound nothing like me. And I wasn't around in 2020. I didn't even know there was a Katie Joy in 2020. I didn't know none of these fools existed in 2020. So yeah, nice try. Not anyway. Art of Deduction True Crime. Hello. Oh, that's a cool name. Hey, let's be honest. Hey, Revival. So, apparently, this a Jesse dude likes to make community posts. I guess he thinks it's gonna hurt my feelings because he blocked me. Dude, thank you. That is the nicest thing anybody's done for me this weekend. Thank you. Why the hell would it hurt my feelings? Dude, I don't even know you. I was in your chat one time because you tagged me. That was it. End of story. You're creepy. You're really creepy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I seem to attract them though, don't I? Mm-hmm. I have no idea. Oh, and don't call him by his name that he built his channel on, because he gets highly offended and highly upset, and he shoots up with the mouth, which he even admitted in the one time I did actually watch one of his lives, that he doesn't check to see if anything's true first. He just gets mad and goes off and runs his mouth. Typical for the company. I mean, he fits right in with that group. You gotta admit. You gotta admit. Dash X. That's, yeah. That was the one that did that shit with Beta. Anyway. Okay, he's putting a post about KCG. Hey there, you probably noticed I've not filmed anything this week. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the one? Why would he put up a post for everyone to see about apparently, why would you tell people that she PayPal'd you? So, okay. He's prepared to give her another chance. Okay, we'll share screen. I mean, he posted it on a community tab. Oh my God. This dude is... Whoa. Are you guys familiar with this dude? Hey, KCG. Yeah, he made a big community tab post to you. That was the one and only time I was ever in his chat. You were there because you were trying to get him to unblock you. Yeah. I played them like a fiddle that day. Yeah. I don't care. I'm not going to read your... You can read yourself what he says. He's prepared to give you another chance. But due to being ill, he's ill currently, there's no way he can communicate. We can speak on Twitter if you wish. However, I do appreciate the donation you sent me. Won't state how much on here. And before people ask, no, KCG didn't pay me to do anything for her. She simply gave me a dono, just like Molly Go Lightly did. So if you would like to chat, please use my Twitter. Appreciated. Dude, why would you put that? Never mind. But here's my community post. He writes books like, the Tube Top Travesty. But has she went live this weekend yet? Or is she gonna be all quiet because it's the weekend before court? And Megan started her own channel. Apparently she's done a live. Hey Beth. Yeah. Okay. But you can't, if you say anything or you critique, which Megan, or criticize anything, right away she pulls the addiction card. Guess what? I don't care. Pull it. Because I won't be on you about that. I'm going to be on you about what you said. And about your lies. And the lies you co-sign. Doesn't have jack shit to do with your addiction. So you won't be playing that card over here. Anyway, here's my post. Hey there. You probably noticed I've not filmed anything this week. Well, it's due to the fact that I've been seriously ill this week and have got no energy whatsoever. I'm sorry to hear that you're sick, though, dude. Seriously, I don't want anybody to be sick. I hope you get better quick. I literally had to work with my brother to set up my new Ender 3D printer, and that's it. So I'm deeply sorry for not making any content. Does he make content? Okay. Anyway, hopefully, I thought he was a gamer. Anyway, hopefully I should be well again pretty quick. If not, I'll let you guys know. I thought he was a gamer. Okay. And I have to say this. Kathy P, you're a lying scumbag who blames other creators for your misinformation. And I'm sick of it. Okay. Who did I lie about? Receipts, please. Show me who I'm lying about. Show me what misinformation I put out about your buddies. You're talking about Renell because this was after me reviewing Renell the other night. Jesse. All right, Jesse, whatever the hell your name is. So, again, receipts, please. You're just like them. You run your mouth. Did you show any proof of anything? No. Because I didn't lie about them. Okay. I used their own words. I played their own freaking video. You need to talk to them. Oh, wait. That's who you're talking to. That's your source. There you have it. Okay. I've even heard audio recordings of you threatening KJ, simply saying something along the lines of KJ is a liar and needs to die, or something along those lines. And I've heard it. You stupid. You're beyond stupid. Dude, take your freaking earplugs out. Take your freaking blinders off. And turn the fucking volume up. My 6-year-old will tell you that's not me. Okay, technically he's not 6 till Tuesday. So you got me on that. You're a fucking idiot. You really, truly are an idiot. You heard Renell's live, and you seen that I reviewed her. And she said in her live that EKC tried to blame me for that. But you forget, I wasn't around then. And I even showed the proof of who actually made the freaking phone calls. Go fucking figure. All you had to do was look on my channel. I told you, fool, I don't take it down. I don't hide them like they do. That was busted out 2 years ago. And guess what? EKC was the one who did it. Yeah. See? It's called a little bit of homework, buddy. It'll get you somewhere. It'll get you somewhere. You stupid ass. You as stupid as you look. And I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous. This is fucking insanity. Okay. Sorry about my mouth. I'll quit swearing. I'm in the yellow for sure, but I don't even care right now. That is vicious and cruel. KJ may be a liar, and people seriously needs to stop making content on her and just let her drown on her skanky ass own. Okay, I don't do Katie content. That's your buddies. That's your company. That's the person you're white knighting for right now, or now, NEKC. That's their only content besides nonsense. So, again, wrong person. Anyway, she's gaining more attention with the amount of people making content on her. No shit. I've been telling y'all that for a freaking year and a half. Wow. Einstein here. Einstein here. Hey, Alice. Hey, language of horses. Sleeping Tater Tot. That is one of the. I just love that name. I know I tell you that every time I see you, but I do. I just really get a kick out of that name. Anyway, let's get back to this because. Yeah, we've been trying to tell you all that for a long time. Y'all didn't want to listen to nothing. Anyway, if people didn't pay attention to her at all, she would need to make up drama just to get the content she's after. No. No, because see, Katie doesn't do content on you idiots, on your drama, your little group there. She does it on reality TV, and that's not going anywhere. Actually, it keeps growing. Yeah, it's the cheaper of the scripted shows, but it's really a bad soap opera. A nighttime bad soap. But yeah, so you might want to check on that too. Anyway. And unfortunately, you clowns are making this way too easy for her. You're talking about your group? Because none of us cover Katie. And your group, your little company, they don't cover her content. They're not capable. They go after everything else about her life. Yeah. So you're calling your buddies, Renell, the one you're white knighting for in this post, and EKC, both liars because they both know I didn't make those calls. But anyway, you calling them clowns? Okay. They might not be happy with you there, Jesse boy. Just saying. Steve ain't gonna like you going after his sister wives. If I started making constant content on, let's say, Renell Smith, fitting since that's who he's white knighting for, Renell and EKC, Nikki, or even Julie Virgo, I wouldn't personally, just if I was going to, that would class me as a complete stalker in the YouTube world. Like nonsense when she constantly made content on MGL. Like, wow, talk about obsessed. Jess, I'm going to need you to listen. You need to go back. You need to watch some videos because the content was about Molly, what Molly was doing with Marwan and Dre, with the misinformation and the constant begging for money and the misinformation and hell, the outright lies. That's what the content was about. Yeah. You need to go back and watch. No one was obsessed with Molly. But I can't speak for anybody. But I think in this little instance, I think it would be safe to say there was no obsession. Not like, your buddies have obsessed with her, with nonsense. It's total obsession. I mean, they follow her like they follow Katie. It's kind of creepy. But let's move on, because I got a bunch more of this book to read that you wrote. Because you just like that tube top travesty with your damn book post. Did you ever hear one-liners? A lot of this you could have said in one line. Go get fucked. Plain and simple. Anyway. I'm seriously sick. And I can see this is all bullcrap. If you want KJ to stop with the lies and telling all the misinformation, here's the cure. Stop making content on the skank, and she won't have anything to say. Jesse, again, I'm going to need you to do some homework. Go watch Katie. She does reality TV. She doesn't do YouTube content on this crap. That's Aaron, EKC, and Renell, and Tube Talk Travesty, and Nikki, and do you do Katie content? I don't know. I don't watch you. I can't tell you. But that's who it is. You really need to do some work. You really need to do some work here, dude. Okay. And she won't have anything to say and wouldn't be able to lie because there'd be nothing to lie about. So, Kathy P, I blocked you on X, on Twitter. Oh, really? You blocked me? Oh, why? Why'd you do that? Do you really fucking think I care? Dude, seriously. Thank you for blocking me. And I've also blocked you on my channel, too. Really? That was so nice of you. I needed a good deed done today. Thank you. I'm touched. And if you're going to start saying that people are liars and that they should die, I never said anybody should die. I have said when they've lied with proof, but I've never said anyone should die. So again, receipts, please. Then perhaps you, sweetheart, need to look into having a reality check, because that shit ain't right. You're right. It's not. And guess what? I've never done it. I've never told none of you to die. I've never told anyone to die. Yeah. Good luck finding that. Good luck. Oh, you can make it with AI? Go for it. That's easy. The thing is, you can detect AI. Yeah. We showed some tricks yesterday about AI and how to detect. So yeah, I'll be passing them around too. But yeah, good luck with that. Just wanted to let you know how I'm feeling. Feel like shit. And hopefully be back soon. Much love. Wow. Hey, Lisa. Thanks for coming in. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? Not a bit. I don't know this dude, seriously. I don't really care what he has to say. I don't care that he blocked me. But dude, something's wrong. Something's wrong up there. If you truly listen to those recordings and you believe it's me, dude, seek help. Seek help. The fucking dog knows it wasn't me. My damn big ass cat knows it wasn't me. And you don't? Damn. Hey, Helen, good to see you. Now, who's he white knighting for? Only two people that's behind that, EKC and Renell. Because Renell was talking about it in her stream that I reviewed. So what's everybody doing since Saturday night? I know, Revival. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Apparently. Hey, Clemson girl. Can these people get a damn grip? Seriously, I'm so fed up with them all and the lies. Jesse, STFU and sit down. You thought you busted me with deep fake audio and failed miserably. Yeah. Yeah, they don't care about anything being true. That's for sure. Hey, SoFlo. I'm speechless and heartbroken that Jesse blocked me on Twitter. My God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I won't be able to sleep. I can't eat. Oh, please, you did me a freaking favor. Are you kidding me? But there's just crazy. Like I said, the delusions, the river of delusion is running rampant through the streets of YouTube. In several communities. I was like, yeah, okay. What is it? Pass the torch time? Well, this community had their fight this week. Now you take it's your turn. Pass it around. It's like, and they become real life on each other and at each other's kids and shit. No, that's not okay. That's not okay. I don't care who it is. It's not okay. Hey, Miss Ray. It is that I don't even. Man, it's YouTube. It's not the end all be all. It's crazy. I heard some things said about somebody's daughter. I was like, oh, hell to the no. Mm-mm. Hell to the no. Mm-mm. But Betty, I can't with Betty. She has the nerve. Hey, Mercedes girl, good to see you. She has the nerve to blame someone else because she put out misinformation repeatedly. It's not her fault. It is her fault. It's not the first time. It's not going to be the last time. And Betty, did you ever hear of vetting your sources? Yeah, I know what a real reporter does. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You're alternative media. Yeah, you're the alternative. All right. I'll stick with mainstream. Thank you. Anyway, I don't trust none of y'all media anyway. But, and then out of everything in the story that so far that's out, the one thing she picks out and has something to say about is something she actually is in the same boat. Out of everything about the dude that hurt that baby, that took that baby, that little angel, that took her life, and the dad being friends. And anyway, the one thing, she was bent out of shape because he was older, like 15 years older or something like that than the dad. I'm like, and she's like, why would he even want to hang around with someone that age? And I'm thinking, are you freaking kidding me? You're 20 years older than Olivia, and she's your BFF. You say that all the time. Are you kidding me? That's the one thing you're going to call the dad out for? Because the dude was 15 years older than him? Okay. Okay. Hey, Maureen. Yes, I can believe that she got to it first off, but then to blame it on trolls, since why would you accept info on a real-time case from trolls? Makes zero sense. Exactly. Does she ever admit tipping her fault? Nope. Always someone else's. Oh, she's blamed it on everybody but her. Everybody but her. And I'm not playing none of the plunder stuff. I know y'all have heard it everywhere. Um, I have my opinion on it. I don't think it's something that should have been discussed at that time. And Plunder knows better. She didn't have to run with the chat. She could have actually ignored that comment, not even read it, because you can not read a comment. It's not that hard. Um, yeah. Yeah. That was a mess up. That was a mess up. That's all I'm going to say about that one. I want to play. I have to find it though. I do not like finding channels on here on this iPad or this laptop. They should put them in alphabetical order. Why don't they? Danny Drama hasn't done anything. That needs to drop a new video. I don't think the Betrayers have they? No. Oh no, I don't want to play that. Nope. Don't want to play that. I'm not getting into that. Nope. I'm not getting involved in that. Don't care to. Let's see what the Betrayers have. Oh, no. Not getting in that either. There's so much going on. Did you guys see the stuff going on with did you watch any of Savage's live with Nicolina and that? Oh. It's a whole mess. Hey, mother of two boys. It's a whole mess. Betty said, did she say, was it this morning or yesterday? Oh, and by the way, that down the hole lady, I told y'all she wasn't gone. I told you the other day and she's still posting. She's still posting. I'll show you. Okay. I found what I wanted to play. But yeah, she's more than posting. As a matter of fact, I'm going to check it right now. I knew she had uploaded a video. I told you that. But yeah. For some reason, when you look somebody up, it stays in your things because I'm lazy. I never delete anything. And every time it puts a blue dot when they post something. Yeah, she just posted a minute ago on Gypsy Rose and Nicholas Gojohns. And then 3 days ago, again on them. I don't watch her, so yeah, she's didn't go anywhere. Everyone was like, "Oh, they made Rabbit leave. Oh, poor Rabbit, they made her leave." I'm like, "Get the hell out of here! No one made that bitch go nowhere. She goes, shut up. She did nothing but it's sympathy grab. It's manipulation. That's what it is. She wasn't going nowhere. If you're really leaving YouTube, you delete your channel. You don't just hide your videos and then put them back up when you just, you gave everybody, like I said, a week. Called it spot on. And right back to upload. Yeah, get the hell out of here. I don't give a shit what you say. You lied. You were not being sued. It had nothing to do without a crystal ball. You lied. It was fraudulent. I stand on that. And I'm allowed to. Okay, this is No Wire Hangers. This is Betty. Blaming it because I didn't want to play Betty's live. But I might play a little bit of her this morning. I don't know. I really wanted to, I don't want to give that Megan any attention on her channel. But oh dear Lord. I can't even believe she started a channel. Veda sidekick. Somewhere else for Veda to go because Veda has nowhere else to go. You're confused about what part? I didn't. I never said anything. She was saying that's why she moved. I was reviewing what she said. It was her live. It was her words. She said she did that because of the restraining order and the cease and desist. That nothing like that came out of my mouth. I was reviewing her. I would never threaten someone's family. Not my cup of tea. Casey G, I can't believe you think that, but anyway. Oh, them people. I could not believe how Renelle. I am still with that that video of hers. No freaking way can someone be that damn dumb. No way. No way. That claims to be so educated and so worldly. But okay. Now, then Jesse, okay, yeah, of course he would believe those recordings. Or even believe what they say. But she claims to be so much above that. But y'all heard her. That was the Twilight freaking Zone if we've ever been in one. The whole freaking video. It was insanity. We should go over it some more. Because I fast forwarded through a lot of that live of Ada's. But that's because all she did was rant about Katie. And I'm not defending Katie. But most of what she said is bullshit. But we might. I don't know. Too many pups on the resin stick? I don't know. Fly at it, rabbit. Even KJ hasn't posted much on Gypsy. What's that telling you? Yeah. That's her content. It's not so hunky-dory for Gypsy like it was when she first came out. People started wising up and started saying, wait a minute here. Why is she getting all this attention? Yeah, You can have her. You can have her. I know a couple people asked me to do that. And nope. Nope. Anyway, let's get into the bullhorn. Maybe we can have some laughs. Those people are just exhausting. Because you can't fix stupid. They just get stupider. and stupider as the days go by. The days of stupidity. There you go. I'm going to do a whole live and put clips together from these people and call it the days of stupidity. I don't know what else to call it. But let's listen to a crime tour. This is the definition in picture form of what a crime tourist is. Right here. Right on screen. Right now. I'll be honest, I can't even understand how this anti-community was ever a thing that anyone took seriously because it's embarrassing as AF now. Yeah, it's in the last year and a half, 2 years since Steve got new sister wives. Yeah, it's gotten vile and disgusting. And new buddies on Twitter. Yeah. And Mr. Black Wolf needs to stop playing. See, because I don't play. I don't follow you. I don't speak to you. I never have. But you putting pictures on Twitter with a laser scope pointed at my head, do you know that that is considered a threat, right? Bodily harm. You know how I know that? Because the house I was at for my kid's party, he's a sheriff's deputy. And I showed him. Because they're aware of the complaint I filed and the continuing threats I'm getting. So yeah. Don't push it, Mr. Black Wolf, because I won't play. I don't bother you. Don't bother me. It's pretty fucking simple. Simp for your friends all you want. Just leave me the hell out of it. Don't threaten me. Don't threaten my children. Okay. Yeah, he actually put that on Twitter. He took a screenshot of, I think it was Brunel's thumbnail or somebody's thumbnail. Yeah, he thought he was being slick. Hey, Senorita. Oh, yeah, it's being reported. Yeah, actually, the sheriff's deputy was pretty pissed off about it. And I'm not lying about it. You can FOIA the reports because it's there. See, unlike them, I don't have to lie. Anyway. It's good to see you, Senorita. Yeah, we have a cyber crimes unit here. That's who's handling this. That's who's handling the threats I got before about my kids. Yeah, that community it's not what it was 3 years ago or 2 years ago. And what's weird is if you go back, you can actually see the change. How it went so vile. I mean, there was always vile and disgusting things done with Steve and her. Don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about as the so-called whole group. It got very vile and disgusting. And just full of so much hate and anger. But they couldn't tell you why. And you can see when the change started and who entered at that time. I can't make that up. I can't go back and make all those hate groups and Twitter posts and everything that they did on their own pages. I can't make it up. I mean, it's so obvious. Not once have I seen any of them post proof they've gotten threats to their families and children like we have for almost a year now. Sorry, my GA give a fuck is broken. I hear you. She said, "We did. I never showed proof." Yeah, you've even showed the email. I was CC'd in the email. Actually, I owe you a big thank you because I didn't even know I got the email because my dumb butt hadn't checked my email. Um, but yeah, I don't know what more we can do. It does. It's just, you know what? Monday, I pray that Charlotte wins. I really do. Because if she doesn't, not only is she going to pay dearly for it, but they're going to really go hard at other people, thinking they can get away with it. Oh, KCG, well, I hope you feel better. Migraines suck. I hear you. I hope you feel better. Not sure when it actually started, but I noticed it all around July starting to build up. Hmm? Went up 35,000 emails, yeah. It's insane. I haven't checked my email in 2 days for the channel. So the last time I checked, there was 27. They kept. I've asked them to quit. I didn't open the emails. I've asked them to quit sending them on my channel because I don't care to hear voice clips of Without a Crystal Ball from 3-4 years ago, and I know what it is because they put it in the thing. They say what it is, and I don't click them open. You know, if they think they're sending a tracker, they're stupid because they use Proton. It won't happen. And number two, I'm not opening them because I don't give two fucks. I really don't. I don't care about old shit that happened 30 years ago that's been debunked a million damn times over and over again. Yeah, no, don't care. I don't care. You can keep your clips. You do your thing with them. I don't care. I don't cover that shit. I don't cover Katie. Maybe we should go into witness protection. Oh, can we change our names? Oh, we could make up some really cool names. We could start a new channel. Yeah. And one of you guys can be the FBI agent, Trollabish. Yeah. You can be our handler. Trollabish. Oh my god, they're gonna make a live about that. They're gonna blow that all out of proportion. They're gonna totally make a live about that. Oh my god, look at what they're planning on doing. Look at how shady they're being. They're gonna start a channel and they're gonna I can hear it now. Oh my gosh. Do you want to hear about my days and my day? Because I was really busy today. And you can make a couple lives about it. It was a cool birthday party, by the way. I got to feed the turtles. They've had them turtles for like 12 years. They are so cool. They were the little tiny turtles that you buy in a pet store. Them things are now massive turtles, big turtles. They've had them for like 12 years. They have this big turtle pond and shit. It's really cool. Um, I've never knew turtles from the pet store that ever lived to pass a month, let alone all these years, and grew. But theirs did. Hey, Remy. But we're going to listen to some Betty here. This is Betty taking no accountability, yet again, for passing misinformation. And the reason I'm using no wire hangers is because I was really busy today and I didn't get to download her live, and I don't want to play the whole live. Though there is some other things I wanted to talk about, but I think Hills might have hit on them last night. I haven't gotten to finish hers yet. Um, yeah, I'm getting old, man. I've been up since 5 ago, and I cannot believe how tired I am. Ugh, I chased around. I had to play with the babies. Oh my God. Luca is such a little doll. Oh my gosh. He just melts your heart. He is the sweetest baby ever. I can't help it. I got to play with him. I mean, he's walking, he's starting to walk and stuff. So, you know, he likes to keep going and playing, and I had to have him on the trampoline. I had a blast. Probably more fun than the kids did. And then there was a couple other toddlers there I had to play with, People, I think, invite me to their birthday parties because they know I'll entertain the kids. I don't know. Anyway, let's listen to Betty. Now they're really going to spin that too. See, now I just gave them another thing. They're going to really spin that out of control.
So this is what we're going to have to do for this situation because it is dealing with a child. We have to be very clinical about the everything that goes on. So I'm going to try to refer to her where she was found and how she was found as remains. We're going to discuss any type of essay as normally we would. We are going to be using capital murder and homicide and homicidal violence.
You're going to get in the yellow, Betty. And I know you didn't turn monetization off because you would never do that. But do you realize by using those terms throughout your video, you will get in the yellow, and if you don't edit them out, you will stay in the yellow. So that means you won't get no AdSense. I know you better than that, Betty. You'll figure it out. They always make me mute you. I'm probably already in the yellow anyway, which is okay because I knew I was going to swear. But I'm just letting you know in case you don't know the YouTube rules,
To express but you guys, I'm going to give you guys the links. You guys are more than welcome to go look at it yourself.
We are. Really?
This was completely preventable, and I've got to tell you, I'm absolutely, utterly enraged. And we're going to also be going through...
Betty, isn't every unnecessary death or murmur preventable in some way? Are you going to tell us how? Are you going to run it all down for us? Okay. I'm right.
Some of I got my photos and everything else that we were amassed. We were able to, I think I captured at least 1,300 photos while I was out there.
Why?
If you know anything about photography, not every one of those photos are going to be spectacular. Okay. I take several photos of each shot. The best one wins. That's kind of how it rolls. But Stephen McDougal was charged.
Why did you take over 1,300 photos of what? The lake? The river? Was you was all over town being a crime tourist, wasn't you? Snapping your crime tourist pictures. See? That's why crime tourists fit you to a T. Because only a tourist will be taking pictures of all the crap you took pictures of that actually have no bearing whatsoever in this story. But I'm sure you took pictures of people's houses too, because that's how you are. And you won't have a problem sharing them on here. I know you won't. But okay.
With capital murder in connection with Audrey's disappearance. He was out at that location. I don't know if we were trolled or if the coroner actually really was called to that location. It is my understanding through several people that there are sometimes they are called for assistance in other capacities other than collection or recovery. I don't know if it's true or not. I really don't. I also heard, and I'm just going to say...
Okay, wait a minute. You did a thumbnail. You posted a video about the coroner being called, Betty. And you didn't know if it was true or not. But you still did it. And you think by changing the thumbnail, because Betty, you don't take anything down. You think you're so clever that you can change thumbnails. You've done it many times. Do I need to give you some examples? Because I can. Okay. You did it with the fake Ring doorbell call with Idaho 4. Then you put it behind the paywall. But you first tried to just change the thumbnail and the title. You also did it with that video you took from Facebook. Even after YouTube told you it had to go down, you put it back up just by changing the thumbnail and the description bits. See, we know that's what you do. So, yeah, and that's what you did here too, huh? Yeah. Called a pattern.
this while on the tail end of that is that people are saying that Stephen McDougal is being abused while he's in the custody of these law enforcement officers. First of all, that couldn't be further from the truth. I do not believe that at all, and it comes and dovetails right.
Okay, and how do you know that couldn't be further from the truth? How do you know? Because it happens. These monsters get arrested and they decide to be tough guys. And the nurse, it's happened where they get knocked around because the guards didn't like who they were. Yeah, unfortunately, it does happen. Quite a bit, really. So how can you say for a fact that that's not happening? I mean, I don't give a shit if it is. He's a monster. He deserves everything he gets. But don't state things as fact, Betty, that you don't know. Because he's probably got knocked around a few times. Deservingly so. Deservingly so. In my opinion. Oops. Let me put my banner up. I just remembered. God, I'm terrible about that. This is fair use. And it is covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Mm-hmm. I think that's why it bothered me. I imagine sitting out at vacay place there and her driving by yelling with her bullhorn. It's so peaceful and quiet around the lake there. Oh, I'm sure it wasn't when her and Olive Oil were there. Hey, Tia, welcome in. Hey, B. Tim. Definitely a crime tourist. Yep. So that's escalated quickly. Yeah. Yeah, she's Betty's judge, jury, investigator, detective. She's it all. She is it all. She is the total package.
To some of the misinformation that was being peddled quite significantly in this matter at the time. And those types of actions are condemned. I think anybody that engages in those practices where you're manipulating information that you know wholeheartedly is untrue, I think, and I don't know if it does. I don't know if it does, but it should.
Wait a minute. What? Betty, you do that? Is this a Self-Reflection Sunday video? Is it? Did Self-Reflection Sunday come early? You do exactly just that. In fact, you did exactly just that in this case. Remember your big breaking news that you and Olive Oil found a Facebook post from this dude from Marketplace where he was selling weights? And remember you said there was a 25-pound barbell missing? But Betty, he didn't have those types of weights. He had dead weights. He had weight plates. You make the barbells up. The kind of barbell you were talking about, you can buy. They are one solid piece. But that wasn't the case here. He actually used the bars and made with the weight plates. So, and you were alluding to the fact that that had something to do with what happened. But lo and behold, it didn't, did it, Betty? In fact, you don't even know if those weights were ever sold. You don't know if there was one really missing. But you put it out here as breaking news. Okay.
Rise to the level of crime, in my opinion. Because I really do think that with social media being what it is, and people having the platform and being able to interject and inject misinformation into situations like this, I think that there has to be, if people can't be responsible on their own, I think laws need to be put in place to force them to be responsible. These cases, law enforcement are putting their lives in danger to go out to these cases and search for these children. And there's a lot of calls and leads that come in that they have to look into. And when you're peddling a lot of misinformation
Unbelievable.
just to get a rise,
Unfreaking
you're taking away from that little girl. You're taking valuable time away from finding a child or another missing person. Sometimes minutes do matter.
Oh my God. Is my title not fitting? Betty, You are the perfect example of the river of delusions running rampant on the YouTube streets. You are in the lead in that canoe, baby. Oh my. I. She's talking about herself. Yeah, that's what I asked her. Yeah, I seen her. I talked to her. I I talked to her. No, I want Casey to lay down and feel better. I don't want no one to. She does never have to be here. I get it. I want her to feel better and get over the headache. Headaches suck. But anyway, Betty, who do you realize that you're talking about you? Are you? Are you? Look at her eyes. Just look at her face. Look into her eyes. Betty truly believes that this does not pertain to her at all. That this is on everybody but her. She really, truly believes this stuff. I could have sworn someone in here was saying they heard them call for the coroner the other day, but now we learned that's not factual. Yeah, no. They were repeating I guess what they heard, oh God, out of Betty's chat or something. I don't know. I myself would never run with anything that came out of her chat, or out of her live, out of her, period. And from what I understand, I don't even think they have corners in that part of Texas, do they? I'm not sure. I know some places do and some places don't. They don't call them corners or whatever. I don't. Yeah, this is listen to the rest.
And while you're thinking it's funny and getting a rise out of it, you're taking away from finding someone.
Okay, Betty, what about how you've interfered in cases? You don't think that took precious seconds away from them looking for somebody or them finding any kind of clues? Quentin Simon, Summer Wells, Kathleen Moore, Gabby Petito, Cash Gernon, Monkey Vaughn, Idaho 4, you've even tried to muck up, but they didn't let you, did they? They put the hammer down right from the jump street, and you were pissed. But you go out there and you cause interference, and you muck up cases, and you get people to call in frivolous tips. You go at people's real lives, Betty, which is not your business. You're exactly what you're sitting here preaching about.
To me, that is no different than the person perpetrating the crime. And I want you to be stuck with that stigma because you rightfully deserve to be. And anybody that's engaging in that practice and is found out, please let me know. Send me over their information. I'd like to debut the person on this channel.
Betty, you're debuting one of the biggest yourself. Do I send you your own information? I will. I will do that. But you probably, I think I may be blocked. I don't know. I've never been in your live. But anyway, you don't like my comments. They always disappear. So, yeah, there's that. Except when you're calling me little girl, which thank you. Because this 60 proud bitch doesn't mind being called little girl once in a while. Anyway. Welcome, Betty. You're it. So you're just as bad as the people that committed the crimes because you spread misinformation in these cases and you interfere? Because can you show me where you've actually helped? Other than some flyers that your chat paid for, which I've always commended your chat for doing. Because you wouldn't have the flyers otherwise. Again, tell me where you helped. Tell me what you had to do with anything in this case. other than to put out misinformation. I'll wait. Damn. I'm too tired to wait long though. I'm really tired. I've been up since 5. It's been a long day. Don't make me wait all night. Just let me know.
I'd like to debut this person on this channel. Bama Brat, yes, I did. I absolutely gave out wrong information, false information. I absolutely did because of a troll.
Okay.
Because of a troll.
No.
Our troll.
No. You gave out false information because of you. Because you didn't bother to check anything out. You thought, ooh, I'm going to be first. I'm going to scoop everybody. Bullhorn got it. Bullhorn got it wrong. Again, you have been so far off on this case. It's, yeah. You did that, not a troll. Anyway.
Trolls, plural. Right? But you condemn me and not the bad actors. So shame on you.
Exactly. She said she heard the scanner call for the coroner. Yes, Betty did say that. She's calling her own mods trolls. They were saying they heard the scanner call for the... Yes, you're right. You're right. She is. I'm telling you, Self-Reflection Sunday came... Wait, this was just yesterday. Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. So I guess we're not going to have Self-Reflection Sunday because we had it early, Maybe she'll do 2 of them. She seems to like to do them. These people that are like this, they all do it. Renelle, she does it in her descriptions and in her videos. They all do. Veda does it. Betty does it. Oh, Spanky, he's just so boring. Oh my God, is he boring. How does he get all them views? How does he get people to watch him? How does anybody stay awake? I've tried because I wanted to review some of the things he says. I've got to figure out a way though, because Justin skates through, and that's not right. He's one of the biggest tragedy pimps there is. He grifts so bad and exploits these kids, it's unbelievable. But he's so freaking boring. I don't get it. The pinned comment was not disrespectful. No, but she said it was, and they got yelled at and they got blocked. It's disrespectful if you don't agree with what she's saying. If you do, if it's not an echo chamber, she don't want it. You're out. Them mods delete comments so damn fast, and then you never see them people comment again because they're blocked.
You know that to be true. You know absolutely that to be true. And it's disgusting that you're here trying to defend their actions and condemning mine. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Shame on... Wait.
Shame on you.
Oh, you're pissed.
See nice people.
Wait a minute. Why? See, that's why I like to show the video, because then I can show the conclusion that the rest of the clip channels don't show. And then they can't say that I took them out of context either. But Betty, why are you so mad? Why are you so mad? That was a plain question. You gave out false information. You did. Just like you did about the weight stuff. It's no one else's fault. Why are you blaming someone in your chat? And how's anybody supposed to know it was trolls, Betty? Why would you listen to a troll, Betty? If you're such a good reporter, you're such an investigator, yet you ran with a troll's comment? Get the hell out of here. All right? Come on. You belong with the group that I was just talking about. You belong in that stupider video.
People, thank you. Oh yeah. There's only one rule in the chat for those that are new. You can say what you mean what you say, but you can't say it mean. Okay. Do as I say, not as I do. That's the chat. This is my channel. I'll do as I please. I expect you guys to follow the rules. I'll be honest, right? That's what
Okay. The rules are do not disagree with Betty. Do not ask her a question that differs from what she's stating. Because if so, you're going to get yelled at and you're going to get blocked. Because you're being disrespectful because you ask a question that doesn't align with what she's saying. I'm kind of here for her calling anyone else out, though. That will be great, great laughs because they will surely go back at the BS she does. So go for it, Betty. Call out those buddies of yours. That would be good, though, wouldn't it? We could eat some gummies and have fun laughing at her. Betty, look, I begged you to go to the border. I did. I so badly wanted you to go to the border because I wanted Cow and Nonsense to review it so badly. You have no idea. I even thought about Cash Apping you. And look, Kathy's broke bitch, okay? I don't Cash App nobody. I never can. But anyway, I thought about it. If it meant you'd go to the border. Because, oh my, did I want to see that. I even went and bought my cheesy popcorn and everything. And then you didn't go. You just totally disappointed me. I just had a lot of heartache tonight. Jesse blocked me on Twitter. Did you know that, Betty? Man, my heart's breaking here. And then you didn't go to the border. And the disappointment, I just can't take it no more. But you said you're going to still go to the border? So you're going to turn around and go the whole way back to where you just came from? Why didn't you just stay there and just go to the border? It's not like you have a job to go to, to report to, or kids. It's just you. You're lucky, man. You can go as you please. You didn't have to run home. You could have, scurried on over to the border there. You weren't far. I mean, come on. Do you really expect us to believe that you're going to go back? You might, though. Nah. I think you wanted to ride that ship, with JLR, but you seen that ship sailed. And that's why you didn't go to the border. Yeah. Okay, you disappointed me, Betty.
Girls, don't be a Richard.
Don't be a
love
Richard.
different perspectives.
Don't be a
Don't be rude
Richard.
to people. And by all means, do not be rude to me because I will block you. I don't really care. Everybody says I'm out for the click and the view. Well, if I'm such a click and the view person, I'm going to be blocking as many people as I do, right?
Yes, you would, Betty. But seriously, if you keep on this block frenzy you've been on for the last week, you're not going to have nobody left here. You might have to do a massive unblocking. Just saying. You're going to run out of people to block.
I'll keep my mouth shut on that. I'll keep my mouth shut on that. But I gotta say,
I'm getting picked on.
If you've got a petty BS issue and come into my chat on the back of an 11-year-old child, you deserve to be blocked, right? You're not going to get a flood here on my channel. We're just going to block you because it's my channel and I can do that. Why do you block people? Because I can. Okay? Because I can.
Whoever gave her buttons should be slapped.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Cover your ears, people. Cover your ears.
Betty, do you understand that those sound buttons don't go along with what you're saying? You do understand you're supposed to make them, kind of go together? Whoever gave you the sound buttons didn't show you how to use them. But they should be slapped for giving you the sound buttons. They really should. Oh my God. Hey, rapper. Oh, shut up.
I'm happy with my buttons. Sorry for blowing your ears out if I did. It's a side effect for the Bullhorn Betty channel.
What did you say? I was looking at her chat through two different accounts today. I'm blocked on my main account by 75% of her subs. Get out! Not 100 yet? What's up? What's up with that? You should be at 100. How do you check that? You gotta show me your rival. You know all kind of cool stuff to do. I don't know how to do none of that stuff. I want to know who she's. Who can we send her? Let's send her somebody. She said send her over a tragedy pimp, and she'll call him out. Let's do it. Who should we say? Hey, go ask Alice. Who should we send her? Can't send her herself because she calls. Bet you she wouldn't call Spanky out or Prayer Gardens. I have never spoken to most of them. I think they have a block list they pass around. No, I would not doubt that. These people like their damn list. They really do. Everybody got a list. Oh, rivals your handler. Okay.
I'll back off Betty on you, Richards. And just to remind you, if you see any ugly comments in my chat in these things, ignore them. We're not going to be engaging in them. We're not going to give them time. We're not even going to address them as trolls. We're going to ignore any disgusting comments.
But you are.
And we're going to let our mods just go in there and block the people. We're not even giving them 3 strikes. If you're an asshole in this chat, I don't need you here. You can come. You can write me at bullhornbetty@gmail.com and apologize to me, and I might consider unblocking you.
Apologize to you for what?
Blocked, you're blocked. I'm not unblocking you. I'm not unblocking you unless you explain to me why you were an asshole.
What? Okay. Wait a minute. So because somebody made a comment, they asked you about you putting out misinformation. They're an asshole and they owe you an apology. You did it, Betty. You did do it. What are you talking about? You want people to kiss your ass just to be able to be in your chat? She knows Mallory. Because Mallory wants $29.99 a month now to be on her channel. She only has a 1-tier membership. You're either going to pay her $29.99 or you can't be a member. And she told him that in the video too. Her time's valuable. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Apologize for telling her the truth about herself. Yeah, exactly.
FYI. Just FYI.
Sonia Christopher Betty. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. There's more to that though. See, I like clips. I don't have clip channels, but yeah, there was more to that video. Who else did one? Trying to think. It's been a slow weekend for clip channels. Either that or there's probably a lot of clip channels I don't even know about. Hey, I've been finding some weird channels. I really have. I cannot believe the places I've gone. I didn't even know they existed on YouTube. There's a lot out there. And there's some really weird stuff. What? Chroma Chronicles. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, no. Anyway. Crawler Chronicles is a new clip channel. It's pretty cool. I was looking for something specific though. Doesn't Mr. Nobody mostly do? Oh my gosh. When was this one? Oh, it was a year ago? Oh shoot. That looks like it'd be funny though. That was just a year ago. Mr. Nobody does mostly I mean Glare calls into Dolly Vision. Oh, did the Glare call into Dolly Vision again? I mean, come on, that's so old. That was a month ago. That's so old. Let's listen. That he's been doing that shit, calling into people for how long now? Hills reviewed this live. That's why I don't want to review it. I don't know how much of it I don't know if she got it all done, but I'm sure you. Hey, Feisty, I'm sure you all seen that. We'll peep it on a little bit today, and then I'm gonna go comb through some more of that 7 hour live Veda did. See if we can have some laughs. I just don't want to get into that without a crystal ball and that bullshit and the Tati stuff because, okay, that's been debunked and talked. It's so old. It's old news. There's been so much that happened since. Can we move on? You can't change history. You can't change the facts. But dear Lord, they're still trying. Yeah, I gotta give them that. They're still trying. 3 years later, they're still trying. Oh, oh, oh no. Not if I have to listen to that, it won't be. Sorry about that, guys. Ooh, no. Oh, and then you gotta go through 20 of her TikTok videos to get to the content. I mean, she's the only person I know that uses her TikTok videos as her intro. Betty, TikTok is not happy with you right now. Oh, have you guys seen the comments? Some of the comments on her before they get removed on her TikToks? Oh, yeah, they don't like her. she she thinks she, her haters are worse on TikTok than they ever were on YouTube. I'm telling. Oh, she's getting her because she's got some other cases she's got to get involved in. But they get downright hardcore on her on TikTok. I get why she ramped on TikTok when she came to YouTube. And pretty much took a break from TikTok. Yeah, they go at her hard. They've had it with Betty. They have had it. Okay, this is today's live. This is just too much. 3-year-old missing, and a Georgia nursing student is deceased, and she is so upset about it all.
On what school she went to, but she did
Okay,
not go to.
I'm backing up a little bit. Oh, told you she shows her.
What is up, my beautiful people of YouTube?
And you know what? She really thinks she's doing something out there. But they only go walking around so they can film it for content. They don't do it without phones, without the cameras on. But okay. Okay. Are the kids in bed yet? Oh, I hope he did. Uh-oh. I don't think they're listening to Dad. Mom won't let them stay up this late. I made the mistake of that the other night. Nope. Are they in bed? Because if so, I want to tuck them in. They're probably asleep.
to see you this wonderful Saturday morning.
So now we got like you can't hear.
We have a lot to go over and unpack today on today's segment. We had two major cases breaking open kind of at the same time. We have Elijah Vu, which is a 3-year-old missing boy out of two rivers.
That's in her video. There's nothing I can do about it. I checked that earlier. There's nothing I can do about it. I've tried.
Wisconsin. We also have a student at the University of Georgia that was slain. She was at the university. It's a little hinky on what school she went to, but she did not go to the University of Georgia. She actually was staying on campus. Apparently, she went to that school and then transferred over to a nursing school. And so we're going to be unpacking all of that. She went on a run and she was never seen again until they found her remains. And the person that is responsible for it has me boiling over right now. So we're going to be getting into all that. Good morning, our beautiful guidance.
Now, you're going to hear why this person has her boiling over. And it's not because he committed the crime. Just wait till you hear. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Wait till you hear why her blood is boiling.
First to say good morning to Bullhorn Betty and chat. It's always lovely to see you. Bullhorn Betty Crime Stories page. If you'd like to contribute just to help her out with this time, please go over there and consider that. Thunder 420. It's nice to see you. Our beautiful resident never agrees with Bullhorn Betty, except on one thing. Our resident defense attorney, Mike Stevens. Nice to see you, my JB's mama, the real me too. 815. Who's God? You're God. Oh, hail to the gods. Hail to the gods right now.
Oh, Lord.
It's nice to see you, Tutti Frutti.
I can't.
Net L, good morning, Jerry. It's nice to see you. It is always lovely. Southern Grammy, you're part of the family. We love you. Nonviolent community is going to automatically make this person nonviolent.
Okay.
See what people expect.
This might be it.
What people expect when it comes to the Georgia student. I'm going to blame Biden. And that's who I'm going to blame all of this. People are going to.
It's not the guy's fault that committed the murder. It's President Biden's fault that he committed the murder. That girl is murdered because of President Biden. I told y'all. Just wait.
Be upset, maybe offended, but I think we're all getting sick and tired of the BS. We have a beautiful Georgia student that, because of these failed policies of leaving us sitting ducks here in the United States while our borders are wide open and letting anybody in.
Well, we won't last long with that channel. If he pulls, I'm telling you right now, and I'll make it known, if he pulls the shit that he does on Twitter, he or she, I'll report it. I will honestly 100% report that, because that person is nasty and should not have a channel on YouTube doing that shit. And that's how I feel, and I'm entitled to feel that way. When you can take a picture of someone and put a laser scope at their head, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. You know what I asked him? I said, bet my husband has more. Do you want to see?
Don't live like us, okay? Let me just put this in perspective. When you are living in a violent, war-torn area, and all you know is violence, you think moving that violent person into a non-violent community is going to automatically make this person non-violent? I'm just curious what kind of brain cells we have in this country and running this country right now. Because I'm sitting here watching this border open. I'm watching all the content coming across our border. I'm watching all of this. I'm watching.
Go out and come back in the chats, bros.
I'm watching a lot. People in Chicago bitching about this migrant crisis we have. There is a good solution to stop this. It's called close the frickin' border. Now, this young student is gone because of failed policies. I'm sick and tired of arguing with idiots.
No, Betty. She's gone because that dude chose to end her life that day. It's sick. And he's sick. But you can't blame that on the government. You can't. And you can't blame it on President Biden. Hey, True Crime Knitter. Sometimes you have to go out and come back in. YouTube's been wanky for a while like that. She always talks in a third person, Brittany.
This
Looks like
border
that.
crisis is no joke. We've got people funneling over substances, killing us, and all the while infiltrating our country. When are people going to wake up? Now we have one of our own, our students, somebody that was going to do amazing things in the medical field, I'm absolutely certain of, is now not going to be able to pursue her dream.
You have no clue what you're talking about.
We've got crap parents doing ungodly things because of the substances coming across the borders to our children. And now we have assailants that have no business being here.
So, hey, Queen Bee. Thanks for stopping in. So, all the crimes that are being committed against these children is because of the border. Because of President Biden and his border policies. Not because it's just sick people. They're just whacked.
Remember, the propaganda is it's families, right? Families wanting new life. They're just wanting to pursue the American dream. Families, young mommies and kids, right? All they have to do is say kids, and our bleeding hearts just start bleeding. These are not families coming across the border, folks. These are not families coming across the border. Go look at the reels. Go look at the footage.
Betty, have you not seen all the kids at the borders? The families? Have you not? I agree that there needs to be something done, but not your way. Not your way.
Do your own damn research if you must. Or you come to the Bullhorn Betty channel.
No.
And just hear it like it is.
No.
Take your pick.
I'll do my own research. Because you pass out nothing but misinformation. And then blame it on everybody else. And blame it on the trolls. The trolls is your own chat. Your own mods. Just saying.
There's maybe one family in thousands of men. You know why families aren't coming across this border? Because they're going to get armed. They're going to get assaulted. They're going to be roughed up. That's why. That's why. Most of the women and families don't want to go through what they have to go through to get here.
But they are. Have you not seen the people at the borders? There are a lot of women, Betty. Just saying.
Angry, unhinged men, not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for the rage. But I look at that child, that university student, and I see just about every one of our kids in her. Every one of our kids, a sitting duck to this BS.
So, all of our kids are sitting ducks because of the border crisis.
But we definitely know you don't. That's for sure. Because anybody that comes up here and says, that Brian Koberger is innocent and would put a family member of her victim in their name. The person that brutalized 4 innocent people is a disgusting individual. I'm not disgusting, sir. You're probably
Okay, because somebody has a different opinion than you, they're a disgusting individual. There are people that think he's innocent. They're entitled to that. They're entitled to their own opinion, just like you're entitled to yours. Does yours make you a disgusting person? Does it? I think so. Checkmate.
65-year-old or older female. I know that offends people, but that's my analytics. Right? That's my analytics. So I'm going by actual factual information when I say that. Because let's face it, most women over the age of 55 actually care about these true crime cases. A lot of people under that are usually at work taking care of their family. So, I mean, it's not being rude, it's being factually correct. All I've seen was a lot of military-age men coming through. You're damn right. You're damn right. And meanwhile, this is the problem, and what I've been screaming on my platform is, why are the substances coming across this border that are actually physically killing American citizens by hundreds of thousands? They're even putting it into...
What? I gotta listen to that. Wait a minute.
Every single thing. This is a reason they're doing it. They're killing our American citizens while infiltrating our border. And we're being told by our political talking heads that it's only moms and children coming across the border for a better life. Well, explain to me how this man's life is better and how he has made other people around him better by him being here in our country. These people are getting set up. What is our future? How do we know this is not military infiltration? We don't.
Whoa. What did she just say? So now it could be, hey Liz, it could be military infiltration? What's in that damn coffee cup you drinking? Can I have some? Does it make you... Let me see. I gotta see that cup. Lift it up. Betty.
But I'm saying I don't want to see any more American citizens be injured because of our wide open border, and some people have a problem with that. And you know what I'm going to say about that? I don't care whether you have a problem with that. Because to be honest with you, I don't do victim very well. I get angry and I get pissed off and I start going...
Betty, do you know how much of the contraband actually comes in on planes and trains and the open water, boats, ships? Not just the border you're talking about in Texas. There's a lot of places it comes in at, Betty. Got anything to say about that? Guess not.
Going into action. That's what happened with Bullhorn Betty.
It is? When?
They don't. And let me tell you guys, this right and left issue, this issue that they keep wanting to bring to pin each other, us against each other.
I'm going to try to adjust her again. That's awful.
Let me just tell you, we are all in the same boat. And we are all just a number to our government. Doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. You are just a number. You know what your number is? Whatever's on your Social Security card. That's your place in line. Okay? That's your place in line. That's your number.
Hey, Lap. Wow, long time no see.
And trust me, that's exactly what we are to our government. All we are is money to them. You guys understand that? That's why they monitor us so well, because each one of our heads is worth something to them. We need to unite. We need to say enough's enough. We need to protect our own. This is not a right-left issue, a black-white issue. This is an American issue. And the last time I checked, America
This
right?
is her video, guys.
Really
I've
great. We have
tried
some people in our
everything.
chat that are, from Scotland. Thank God. We love you. Right? From Australia, UK. We get it. But the majority of the people here are Americans. And we have to live in this craziness.
Mm-hmm. We
And I'm
do.
sick of living in this chaotic craziness. It's up to each and every one of us, right? We need to get the right people in offices. This is an election season. Let's get out and vote. I don't want to cover any more of these bases, but we know we're going to, and we know more so they're with.
The thing is, Betty, with the crisis going on now, they don't have time to dick around voting people into office, changing this, changing that. They need to act because it's craziness, but not the way you want them to act. Yeah.
Holding a lot of.
When are you starting your political channel? Because I'll do some research and I'll be glad to debate with you over there. But yeah.
These types of cases. This blew up before they knew who the assailant was. Otherwise, this would have been hush hush too. This would have been hush hush too. Trust me. That's why I don't like mainstream media. People want to say, why do you attack mainstream media? Because they have a way of making stories go away. And so it takes people platforms to push those stories that mainstream media does not want out. And that's why I started my Bullhorn Betty for President channel.
Oh.
We're going to get into all this. This just happened to dovetail into true crime today.
Okay. Did she start her Bullhorn Betty for President channel? Yeah, the ignorance. Yeah, there's so much I want to say to her right now. She knows nothing about the dude that murmured that college student, that nursing student. She doesn't know how long he was here, how he got here, where he came from. She knows absolutely nothing. All she knows is it's Biden's fault. She doesn't blame the dude that murmured the nursing student. She blames Biden. And then there's no women and children coming across the border in Texas. And that's the border she's talking about. What she doesn't realize is that's not the only border. And that's not the only way that all these things are entering this country. That's only a portion of it. She lives in Florida. Do you know how many boats come in? Carrying substances as well as humans. But a lot of substances. Hell, they even had a submarine. Yeah. But according to her, the only people that are coming across the border in Texas are the hardcore criminals or / military spies. They're military. Okay. I can't. That is the narrative they are pushing. Propaganda. Yeah. Do I think they need to close them borders down? Yeah. I do. They need to get a grip on things for everybody involved. But don't sit there and tell me that there's not women and children. I've been at that border. And even before the border crisis, yeah, there's women and children. And whether she wants to believe it or not, there really are some that just want a better chance at life. I don't know why they think it's going to be better here, because...
But you know what? At the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, this right here,
What?
This lady here, let's put her up on the screen.
What lady? Who are you going to show?
Listen, if you're a woman,
damn ad.
Sort of self-defense. And right now, the U.S. Concealed Carry Association is.
Who's she putting up?
This girl right here.
Oh, okay.
is a victim of the Biden administration policies.
What?
Is a victim.
No.
And I want everybody to look at her name and look at her face. And when you go and try to mark Biden down on your ballot, I want you to remember her face. I want you to remember what you're truly voting for. Because her life matters.
How is she a... No, Betty, she's his victim. Right there. The dude beside her. She's his victim. I don't like Biden, but it's not his fault. It's the dude's right there.
And so does
Oh, the
everybody
ignorance.
else that's being a victim of this type of policy. Because this is one...
She doesn't know. She doesn't know anything about him. Exactly, Remy. Yeah, she doesn't know. She has very limited information, but has been running with this. That's what I said. I asked her, I said, okay, Betty, where did he come from? How did he enter the country? How long has he been here? She can't tell you that. She may read the story here. I don't know.
Story that rose to the top.
I had to quit watching. I just, the ignorance, the stuff she says. Okay, lab, thanks for coming in.
What about the hundreds to thousands of stories that did not? Because they're happening all over this country. This is not a unique crime to this young lady. That man was from Venezuela. So on Friday, UGA Police Chief Jeffrey Clark said Ibarra had been charged with malice murder, felony murder, aggravated battery, aggravated assault, false imprisonment, kidnapping, hindering a 911 call, and concealing the death of another in regards to her death. Clark confirmed Ibarra was not a U.S. citizen, adding, right now, I don't know his full status.
Okay.
We have a man that...
So you don't have any info on him. And he's even saying he doesn't have any info on his status. But you ran with all this crap.
Just took out one of our students on a university campus. And we don't even know his full status at this moment, but he's been in their custody for almost 48 hours. Make that crap make sense.
Maybe they just haven't released none of it, Betty. Maybe they don't want it out there yet. Did you ever think of that? They don't owe you anything. Stop acting like you're owed information. You are not. What about the fact that Biden attempted to pass an extremely aggressive border bill that was shot down because Trump needs the border issue to run on? Oh, wait. That's facts. Yeah. Betty does like to discuss facts. I forget. Yeah. Facts that, remember now, it's factual if it's coming from her. However, or she said but, not however. She said but. It doesn't mean where I got it from is factual. It's factual because I'm saying it. Oh, thanks, Lab.
Citing multiple DHS, Department of Homeland Security sources, News Nation report that Ibarra crossed the U.S. illegally. In where? El Paso, Texas, in September of 2022. So he's been in our country for over a year. How many other crimes has he committed that we don't even know about yet? That maybe law enforcement doesn't even know about yet. You want to know why?
You're going to tell us.
Because we don't know how he came from or who he is.
No, they're just not letting you know where it came from.
infuriating. He was released due to lack of detention space. Way to go. Love that shit. Love that shit. Let's keep our borders open, Biden. We're so eager to have these wonderful men come into our country and do these despicable acts to women.
Wait a minute, Betty. Wait a minute. Didn't Biden just try to get something passed to do something at the borders? And your Magda buddies shot it down? Just saying. And you're going to run for president? Lord help us.
For it, Biden. We're begging you for it. The secret word is close that border. Not uncle. Build that wall. We've had enough.
Yeah, exactly. They know exactly who he is, and they're not about to tell them yet.
The report that Ibarra might be an illegal immigrant sparked fury response from Trump supporting MAGA Republicans. You are damn right.
We haven't seen how bad this is going to get yet. I mean, everybody's talking about the cost of food.
But see, Betty, the thing is, no one knows anything about him yet. So they don't even know if that is facts about him. But okay.
Yeah, right. You want to know
And even if it is, it's still not Biden's fault.
why? Because we told you so. And you didn't give a shit about us. You didn't give a shit about me. You didn't give a shit about this young lady going to college at this university to become a student. Yeah. I love how it's political. It's not just because your policies suck.
Okay. But when he wanted to do something, they shot it down. So, because, your Magna buddies, they need this border situation. That's what they're trying to win the election with. Watch and see. Just watch and see. You need to talk to your buddies.
It's got to be, the crazies, the culprits.
Oh, the crazies.
Because everybody else you've got is too, you guys are not educating people anymore.
Is that it?
It's all propaganda in our schools anymore.
Oh.
And now one of our students are dead. Yeah. Furious response? Check. Trump supporter? Yeah, damn right. Check. Build that wall? Yep. Pissed off at Bullhorn Betty? Don't get shit. Don't care. This is sick.
You're right.
Representative Mike Collins, another Trump supporting.
You're right. This is sick. Listening to you rant is sick. You're right. Betty, they're not trying to solve the border crisis either.
House Republican from Georgia also said Ibarra should be killed in a post. Sorry. We believe in DP in this country, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and God knows what he did to that young lady. Because you know why? In Venezuela, they don't give a shit. Women's rights? There are none. But hey, let's bring these people right on over and show us a good time, huh? Shall we? This appears in reference in the so-called death fight that took place.
So you think in Venezuela they're just allowed to go around murmuring women and it's okay? They just get, ignored. Nobody does nothing. Do you really think it's like that? Have you looked anything up about Venezuela? It's beautiful, by the way. It is so beautiful. But you really need to look some things up before you talk. Just saying. Might be a good idea. Then you won't be accused of passing around misinformation, as always.
In Chile under the regime of right-wing
Oracle
dictator
Crow. Cool name.
Augusto Pinochet, when some prisoners were thrown out of helicopters leading.
Watching from the treetops. I love it. I feed the crows every morning. But they're getting picky. They're really starting to get picky. They're really trying to let me know that, hey, we want the peanuts like the squirrels get. Then they go take the peanuts from the squirrels. Anyway. Watching from the treetops, but have observed that BHB is constantly ranting on a daily basis, which with her poor diet, high caffeine intake, is so bad and could easily lead to a cardiac event. Yeah. She's not going to listen. And I'll question sometimes what's in that coffee cup. This is too political for me. Love you, Cap. I'll be in the next live. Oh, I'm not doing politics, but okay. Yeah, I won't do politics. It's just Betty. But no, not on this channel. But I will tell you, if she does a Bullhorn for President channel, I'll make it a point to stay up one night and review some papers to go have an argument with her. Just to do it. Hey, Jessica, good to see you. Yeah, she is a very ignorant, racist piece of... I agree. She'd be MTG's twin. Yep. Yep.
Leading to their deaths, these killings have inspired numbers of memes and contemporary blah, 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 blah. I don't even know what that is related to. It seems like this story kind of took a twist. So, hey, it's not the Biden's problem. It's the right-wing nuts that want to depict somebody falling out of a plane. I guess. I don't know. Read the article yourself. It makes me sick. Biden's got some explaining to do. That's all I know. If you guys want to keep supporting him, you're supporting the death of girls like her around this country. And I'm going to say it just like that because it's the truth. And you don't like it?
So it's Biden's fault because he decided to murmur that girl. And if anybody else get murmured, it's also Biden's fault? Damn. You don't like him, do you? Betty. He is the president, you know. Come on. Give the dude a little slack. He at least is the president. He stays awake for meetings sometimes. He's not always nodding out. Not always.
Then don't come here to the Bullhorn Betty channel because we'll give you a dose of reality real quick. We'll give you a dose of reality real quick.
It's not reality,
These are failed
though.
policies, and a young girl is dead because of it. That makes me sick.
Okay. Betty, she's not gone because of failed policies. Let the girl alone. Let her rest in peace. Let her family be. Just let it be. But you're not going to do that, are you, Betty? This is probably going to be the first story on your Bullhorn for President channel. Yeah.
Getting on to more pieces of crap in news, shall we?
Yells.
More pieces of crap. So what is the more pieces of crap?
They do. You're right, Oracle Crow. They love the cat and the dog food. Because I had a bag of cat food and a bag of dog food that my critters just think they're too good for. My husband bought it by mistake, honestly. He was trying to help, but every time he tries to help, it costs us money. But anyway, gotta love him for that, though. I thought the turkeys would eat it. Yeah, the crows loved it. Actually, the birds all loved it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, the squirrels, they didn't mind it either. But they're so damn spoiled that, they're used to getting nuts every day and day. Hey, Moonshine. My son-in-law's from Venezuela. So she didn't bother to look up Venezuela. It's beautiful. One of my husband's very good friends from when he was in the military is from Venezuela, and he's back home living now. And it's beautiful. And yeah, she clearly knows nothing about Venezuela. According to Betty, it's okay to go around the streets and murmur women, and it's okay. They don't care. They don't say nothing. You're going murmur all you want, as long as it's women that's being murmured. She's gone because an a-hole murmured her. It's his fault. No one else's. Exactly. Exactly. Because whether the border is open or not, people still get across. And not just the border in Texas, all over places. Plenty come in the waterways. And that's not, yeah, she doesn't even know for sure. She's assuming how he came here. That's not even factual. It's alleged. I guess blame it on Biden. I guess we should blame everything on Biden, I guess. Blame it all. He might stay awake long enough to hear it.
Crap. The more pieces of crap are these parents called Tree Hour and her beau. I don't even know what the heck he is, to be honest with you, is Jesse Bang.
Trigger warning here, people, for some of you. It may upset you, but he clearly doesn't like this next couple. I mean, she likes them even less than she likes Biden. And she just blamed Biden for every female's murmur in the country. But she likes this couple even less than she likes Biden. So hold on. Granted, with reason. Now, don't get me wrong. What was done here, disgusting. They both should be, but okay. You know, and this actually sucks sometimes when you actually have to agree with just a tiny, super, super tiny, just a little tiny smidgen thing of what she says. And I mean just the tiniest little smidgen thing. But
this is her boyfriend. It is so convoluted on who this man is in this person's life and why the hell the mother would send a 3-year-old boy. What if anybody has children? Okay, everybody wants to say, "Oh my God, everybody's being good guys because she doesn't have kids." Well, I married into kids, and I married into having grandchildren, except one.
Betty, you weren't married long. It was a very volatile relationship. You did not raise your stepchildren from toddlers. They were in their teens or older. It was a very volatile relationship, Betty. The police calls have been put out, Betty. We know. So yeah, you're wrong. Betty, you've not raised children from babies. You have not. And you can say it all you want. That was your choice. Everyone's entitled to do that. I don't like how you get up here and twist the narrative, because we know how volatile your household was. And I also know that they were not small children, Betty. Just saying. And you've been separated and divorced for quite a while. You were separated for a while before the divorce, but yeah. Just saying.
One and having 5. So I think I've earned my
exactly,
my
Jessica,
on raising children, considering I have raised.
Well, according to her, there is no women and no children at the borders trying to come across. It's only men, and they are the hardcore criminals, or they are military.
Just to say a little something. May not have given birth to them, but I sure the hell raised them.
No, you didn't. Betty, stop it. Stop. Okay. And the only reason why I'm saying anything about this, I'm not going real life. This is stuff Betty herself has put out. Plus, all the police calls and arrests and stuff have been out there way before. I mean, it was out there on TikTok. She was first busted out on TikTok with everything. So it's been out here a long time. And a lot of it she puts out herself. But Betty, stop. You can. Okay. Whatever. If it's what makes you feel better about yourself, knock yourself out.
And I gotta tell you, I don't know of any 3-year-old child that isn't into everything. That you have to watch like a hawk. I don't know of any 3-year-old child that isn't curious and making mistakes and getting under every blessed person's skin, right? The terrible twos roll into the terrible threes, right?
Okay. It's not mistakes. They're too young for that. They're learning, Betty. They don't know anything. They're toddlers. I don't believe you've ever raised a toddler. I just don't. I don't buy it. But okay. Whatever you say. See, that's that little tiny smidgen. I mean, it's such a tiny little smidgen. I mean, it's not even like a period dot. I mean, it's so tiny. But I'll give her a little bit of that.
We all know how this goes.
We do?
We all have our children. We all know that this is part of their behavior, part
You
of
don't.
their growth. Thank you, Marlena. Well, because it's calling her boyfriend, but law enforcement won't say it. They're like calling him a caretaker. Why in the heck is a woman sending her boy over to a man's house that's not his father for disciplinary actions against a 3-year-old child? But they want to say that she wasn't there when well, of course she wasn't, because she just threw her child to the wolves. And she gets a smack on the hand. Oh, well, she's just, just another party to it. She wasn't there at the time. I could care less. She contributed to it. That man had no business being with her child. None whatsoever. And to specifically send him there for disciplinary? A 3-year-old? What? Somebody tell me. Somebody, I must be stupid over here. I must have forgotten a few things. Maybe it's been so long since I raised
I don't have the. Let me look at her description real quick. I don't have, and I wish I would have looked it up, the facts in this story, because I will not believe. I know that Elijah's story is. What's her description? 3-year-old Elijah has been missing since around 8 a.m. on February 20th, 2024. However, law enforcement is seeking all camera footage in the area from February 12th to the 20th. Lincoln Riley was murdered in the University of Georgia campus. Oh, she put it in her description. And it's the Biden administration's fault. Oh, dear Lord. I don't know all the facts in Elijah's case because I'm so wrapped up in the Karen Reed case. Oh, my God. And all the Turtle Boy shenanigans. Oh, them Turtle Riders or something else. It's just never ending with them on Twitter. Yeah, I don't know a lot about this case, so what I do know isn't good.
I must have forgotten. But I don't recall any 3-year-old being an easy child to deal with. Raise your hand if you were blessed not to have the terrible 2s roll into terrible 3s. Please. I'd like to know. Maybe I'm just off.
No, it's Betty's political channel, Moonshine. She says she's starting a political channel called Bullhorn for President.
I'm off on this. Maybe I'm just way off. Am I off? They're trying to break us so we're all dependent, right? We're trying to limit everybody. They're trying to make us dependent. It's sick. It's sick.
You don't like Biden.
Teenagers. Yeah. I mean, we've all dealt with the terrible 2s, I have a 3-year-old that will be the death of me. Exactly. Like we're ready to pull our hair out. Like I don't know. I'm telling you, when you're raising a toddler, you're hyperventilating.
Betty, stop it. You didn't raise a toddler. How would you know? And it isn't that extreme either, Betty. And let me tell you something. My baby's going to be 6 in a couple days. It doesn't stop. They don't get over getting into things. It's called part of being a child. I gotta fast forward. She's giving me a headache.
Go stand in the corner.
Oh, she's yelling. I'll turn the volume down.
Children do that. So what do? We know that, so we do things like stick them in the corner. We walk out of the house. We will put them in the crib when we're ready to just pop their heads off, right? And just walk out of the house and get some breath of fresh air. It's normal. It's normal. 3 years old are not easy. Hell, having a new baby isn't easy. But we get through it. We make sure our children are safe. We don't send them to monsters to have disciplinary actions. We as moms make sure they're disciplined properly and appropriately. A lot of children's disciplinary issues are a direct result of lack of attention. Because children have this keen, whether they realize it or not, because their brains aren't fully developed, they have this
You just slow down.
keen issue
I
about
know, I
if they're not
muted.
getting the attention they want by good means.
I don't even remember what I just said. Shit, Betty. Like I said, it'd be a cold day in hell before you'd ever touch my children, or anybody would. But the way you've talked about corporal punishment, and again, you don't know.
To get attention by
No, that's not true. That's not true. That is not true. My daughter's ADHD. So you clearly know what you're not talking about. Because my kids get plenty of attention. And to a kid, it's never enough. They could always want more and more and more. And that's part of being a kid.
once. Because that's the only time they get the attention of the parents. They don't understand it. That's just how their little brains work. And it almost does it naturally. So I can almost tell you 90% of this issue is this mother didn't even give a crap about her child to begin for him to have these disciplinary issues, because typically you're going to have minor issues with your 3-year-old child anyways. If he's acting so far outlandish and so crazy and wild, there's a reason for that. It might even be medical. But if there is no medical explanation, that's the fact that this mother is not giving the care to this child that she should be giving him. Because 3-year-olds will get your attention one way or
Yeah, she
another.
does revival.
And that's the
Thanks for coming in, Oracle.
This woman, because I couldn't figure out how in the world he went missing on the 20th at 8 a.m., a very specific time, by the way. And when you read the reports and you read the information, it's a very small window of time, according to the people that call this case in. It's a small window of time. They were just there. They turned their head. This was 8 o'clock. All of a sudden, poof, bum, bum. He's gone. We've heard this story 1,000 times. Well, law enforcement's not looking at the 20th footage. They're looking at footage all the way back to the 12th. And then when you start hearing the, actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and put that over here because I did record it. Actually, let me just pull this up here.
All right, I'm going to fast forward just because, like I said, I don't know enough detail into this story yet. But now I'm going to find out.
Negligent charge.
This is their hearing for Bell.
Charge.
I wish they'd let us play music and not strike us for it. Hey, Twin Thing.
Physical abuse, so they didn't have any kind of charges for that. But something that both of these, both Jesse as well as Katrina, stated to law enforcement was enough to rise to the level of at least this negligent charge. Now they can get out, guys. Both of these people can bond out.
Okay.
$15,000.
Do you understand, Betty, that they still don't know what happened? Okay, and they have not found him. At least they're trying to keep them retained in some way with some type of charges. Believe me, those charges can be upgraded. More charges can be added. Do you not understand that, Miss Legal Eagle? You're the one that claims to know the law so well. Do you ever think maybe they're playing hand here? Does she think that they can't be? Does she think that they can't have more charges filed against them? Because they absolutely can.
Bond, one's a $20,000 bond. So but this is a negligent abuse against a child type of charge. So there's only so much that this judge can do with that charge. They don't have any other significant charge. But what this does do is wanted to put some behind bars. If they can raise the bond or the bail amount, then it makes them be released on conditions. And I'm sorry, but this was the problem I had with Leilani. With Leilani, if they would have arrested a Leilani for the violation of probation, what they would have done is they would have put her behind bars. Yes, she would have been able to bond out, but she would have been on additional restrictions in what she could and could not do if she did get bonded out. And that's what we want. That's the ankle monitoring device that would have been put on her.
Okay.
So it's like, these things, I love the low-hanging fruit charges because it keeps them around. It keeps the assailant around.
Okay, but that's what I was saying, Betty, but you were going off like this is all wrong and they just got a slap. You even said she got a slap on the wrist. This is just the beginning. But you can't wait for that. You can't let law enforcement do their job, just like you did it in the Simon case. You wanted them to act when you told them to. You wanted them to do what you said. Do it your way. But Betty, you're not relevant in the case. So it really doesn't matter what you want. Just like you're not relevant in this case. And it doesn't matter what you want in this case. Let law enforcement do their job. How about support that?
It keeps them more well known to law enforcement and where they go if they do get out. So, I think that this is the
I gotta
right.
read it. Well, if the police would just step aside and let her take the lead, this would all be over. She's such a weirdo. She doesn't truly care about anyone or anything except tragedy pimping for the money. Exactly. She is a crime tourist. And that's exactly what she just did on her last excursion. She said she took over 1,200 pics of the town and stuff. But you can bet she took pictures of people's houses too. And she'll be plastering them everywhere. But that's what a tourist does. They go around town and they snap photos. She's a crime tourist.
But I just want to caution everybody, this is, in all fairness, a negligent case, and there's only so much room that the judge can work in, because a lot of these sentences, bails and stuff are statutorily defined. So it's like like the low end to the high end, somewhere in that range the judge can has discretion on. But you have to have an elevated, and prove elevated circumstances should you be on. But usually that means another charge. Right now, they only have one singular charge each. And so she had to deliberate on those charges related to this bail hearing. And you can see the emotion in this judge.
I gotta fast forward this.
This ring here is worth $1 million. And I know you're probably thinking,
well, you got a ring worth $1 million. Good for you.
Not sure whose court's at 1:30 unless they're going back.
Okay, I think I'm about done with
So
Betty.
she's committed crime. She is all theory, and they don't work. I can tell you, I've watched it 1,000 times being in recovery myself. I need help. My 4-year-old daughter is currently in foster care due to her father being violent. When I left, I lost my home and they took my children. Is this related to her guidance? Is this specifically her?
And here she goes running with her chat again.
Oh, okay.
So she can blame them for the misinformation.
She has violent episodes. Gentle parenting works. However, social workers are claiming I give her control, which is not the case. They keep insisting I give her timeouts, which will not work for her. Please, I need advice on how to handle these episodes because I've met all the conditions getting her back, but now they are making it harder on me by saying I need to show her who's in charge. The social workers don't have kids of their own, and that's a problem I have too. It goes back to, when it comes to, helping people get off substances. A PhD is not going to tell you how to get off substances. Somebody that has gotten off substances and has years of sobriety are the one that can teach you how to get off substances and have years of sobriety. Somebody with a PhD is all theory, and they don't work. I can tell you, I've watched it 1,000 times being in recovery myself.
Well, she's just full of herself today. I don't comment on no one's recovery.
At this stage, the $15,000
All right, I think is she done ranting?
also appropriate. I'll set that amount with the.
And this is the bail hearings. Like I said, I want to get into that case before I.
But maybe finding out some storage units along there. Maybe start if we have a team member that doesn't really have anything to do today or Monday. Maybe would be a good time to call the local storage units to see if Katrina Bauer, Jesse Vang had a storage unit in their name. Again,
What?
that strategy has worked to uncover.
Betty, stop telling people to interfere in this case. What are you doing? Let law enforcement do their job. You don't think they thought of that? You don't think law enforcement thinks of none of this stuff, right? Quit telling people to go out and do things and interfere. Timeouts don't work. Redirecting does. Don't tell Betty that. Shh. Betty's into corporal punishment.
In another case, so if we can help, they're asking for help. That would be the help that I would think. Any place in and around the Ross Auto Service, Green Acres, TR Storage location might be something ripe for good information that can be sent over to law enforcement to assist them. Just a little food for thought for those, if it's somebody wants. I think one person needs to take, I don't think we need to have 15 or 20 different people calling these storage units, but if somebody wants to take that task on, put your hand in the chat so you guys can coordinate amongst yourself who would like to take that task and run with it.
There is a probable cause.
Why aren't you doing it, Betty? It's your channel. You're the one covering this story. Why are you asking your chat to do it? Why are you not doing it? I got a better idea. Why don't you all not do it? Stay out of it. And let law enforcement do their damn job. Let them build a case. You people interfering is not going to help. You did such a bang-up job in the Summer Wells case and a bang-up job in the Quentin Simon case and a lot of other cases. Just please don't. Just don't, right? Stay out of it. Seriously, just stay out of this one.
I'll just jump ahead and assume that Judge Dietz signed probable cause on this
All
day
right,
as
I'm going to
well.
fast forward
I don't
again.
have that copy.
Find another one. It's just a different face, a different name. It is there's a point when it from abuse to becoming mental, and I just think, who is this man? A good question, Samantha. We don't know. I don't know. Everybody's saying it's her boyfriend, which I believe it is her boyfriend. But where did he come from? Who is he's definitely not the boy's
I'm
father.
gonna
How
turn
long have
this
they been together? And
light. I'll
why
be
in
right
the
back.
world is she sending a 3-year-old child over to a man that most likely doesn't have any kids to handle his discipline? He's 3 years old. What 3-year-old doesn't have disciplinary issues? Please raise your hand.
Contact with the co-defendants, no contact with any children under the age of
Famous
18,
Ryan.
as well as absolute sobriety.
All right, sorry guys, I had to turn the light on the other lights or on a timer, and I forgot I'd shut them
Or
off.
start dating their family members' exes. I'm just like in awe with all this. Where's girl code in all of this? Where's guy code in all of this? What the hell? This is going to hell. Straight to hell. I don't know what else to say.
Okay, you're all upset because allegedly she was dating her cousin's ex. Why is that your business? But okay, like I said, I don't want to get into this case too deep because I don't know enough.
The most savory people.
All right, I'm done.
Been the most savory people, such as my BFF, Nick. Right? He had a problem. I mean, he gave his life over to God, but he had neck tattoos, and he was at one point in his life just a big POS.
Oh, poor Nick.
And the return on warrant was
So, okay, she has a BFF
so he failed to appear for court
named Nick that's a Reformed Christian. Did Betty reform him? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. All right. Are we done with Betty today? I think so. I don't think I can take much more of her. I don't think she says anything else worth, but because I don't, like I said, I don't know enough about this case to go at her factual wise, so I won't. But now I'm going to. So much for sleep tonight. Now I'm going to have to know.
It's Elijah. The mom was charged with being a party to it. She's just a little
It's a
bit
start.
removed.
I can't with her.
We'll agree, certainly.
Somebody who's supposed to know the law so well. I can't do no more, Betty. She don't know the law well. She clearly does not know the law well. Oh, she thinks everything's like a TV show. It should happen that fast, like a TV show. Hey, Phoenix. Yeah, she's off her rocker. Damn. Biden, you powerful, man. You powerful. Let's see. Who do we want to watch? Do y'all want to get into Veda now? It's so late to start on her. I really don't want to start on her. We'll watch, let me see here. So what do you guys got planned for the rest of the weekend? I sat in a CPAC chat today for 2 hours. I don't know if I'll ever recover. All I hear from Betty is the same BS. Wow, you made it 2 hours? Yeah, you might have nightmares tonight. You might want to sage yourself and stuff. Yeah, let's hope Betty never has to deal with. Betty couldn't handle a child that. Because corporal punishment isn't the answer, and yeah. No. Oh, I don't want to watch her. I wanted to go over a little bit of Ada. I didn't think Betty was going to take so long. But, Tragedy Pimps Exposed does. Oh, she did one. Is it the trolls or is it greed? Looking for her money shot about Betty. Oh, this one's about Ziggy. Yeah, ouch. Ooh. Yeah, no. I don't follow Ziggy and none of them. I don't want to get into none of that crap either. Them people are nuts. Tiger Talks. When was this one? Oh, what's going on here? Why are you doing that? Okay, don't cooperate with me. I still haven't figured out. You know what? I got an email from YouTube about the gifted memberships. I'm going to open it up, and I noticed it. I don't know when I got it. I just seen it, but probably days ago, probably weeks ago. But it's supposed to show you how to use the gifted memberships that you get every month, because I would like to do that. Oh my God. I don't know if this is going to be, I hope this is Tiger Talks. It's supposed to be funny, but I'll play it. Then I think he also did a video. I want to go over the Tater stuff, but it's going to take a minute, and I don't want to be on here that long. It'll give me an excuse to come live tomorrow. I'll tell my husband, look, you're home. I get to abuse the time and take time and go live and not have to work it around everything with the littles. And I didn't get to finish, I'll tell him. He won't believe me, but anyway. Let's check this out. This is Tiger Talks. I like her intro.
For fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, etc.
Oh, she did
Welcome
this.
to Tiger Talks. Is there love in the air, or is someone trolling BHB? Let's take a look.
Hey, Betty, this is Cody. How are you?
Well, hello, Cody. How are you?
I'm doing okay today.
I'm just shocked. I usually don't get men on my phone, so.
Oh, Betty's already out the gate flirting. My mother-in-law will be here Monday, so I will be cleaning tomorrow. Oh, I hear you. I did that too with my mother-in-law. When we bought our apartment building when we first moved to Florida, 20 years ago. Actually, 20 years ago. I scoured that. I mean, because we were showing them the apartment building we bought. I scoured everything. I hear you. My mother-in-law. I remember when I was first married. I'm not kidding you. This witch put on a white fucking glove and went over my shelves and stuff. Yes, she did. It was a rough first 15 years. Let me tell you.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Okay, are you a Bullhorn Betty lover or hater?
The only thing I hate is hate itself.
Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. So
Yeah.
What makes you ring my bell?
That's a creepy old song from the Book of Eli. You remember that scene?
Yes.
But if you know any single women in East Tennessee, let them know that there's a Texan who's out of place in Knoxville that's just looking for a significant woman who's.
Well, I have become a gold digger. So, what are your goals?
My goals are to just raise upstanding, my boys to be upstanding men who are good citizens, good fathers, good husbands, and contribute something positive in this world. And that's my main goal.
What age range are you in?
Oh, Betty, you go.
I'm
taking notes for a few friends. That's all.
No, you're fine. I just turned 40. So. I'm in the 4-0 club now, and I love every bit of it.
I got to tell you, it only gets better with age.
She tells me not to do anything special, but I always do. She and I are very close, though. We joke that she loves me more than my husband. Oh, that's great. It wasn't. The first 15 years, it wasn't like that. But then I guess she realized, hey, like it or not, they're staying together. And, but yeah. Then it got better. A lot better. But, I'm rebellious. So you come in my house with a fucking white glove on and you think you're going to check for dust. Bitch, I'm not going to dust for a month if I know you're coming. Yeah, but like I said, things changed eventually and got a lot better. And then for some reason I became her favorite daughter-in-law because I was the only one that had the balls to stand up to her. Everybody else bent down and kissed her ass. I didn't. Never would. She knew she could be rude. She knew she'd tell you she was a bitch and proud of it. But I didn't take it. Maybe that's why it got better. I don't know. But then they started relying on us. So, hey, I guess it all worked out.
Well, that's the rumor, and I'm still waiting to see if that's true or not, but I'm holding out hope.
Well, hey, you know what? Bullhorn Betty single. Come check me out next time I'm in Tennessee.
Hey, I tell you what. If you
oh my gosh. You get it, Betty. Hey, you should watch Paper Cut Tina. She could teach you a couple moves or something, Betty. Maybe you could do a little dancey dance and you might get a lot of phone calls. Just saying. Trying to help you out.
Listen, I appreciate so much your time, and it's been wonderful just chatting. And like I said, if you ever need a little bit of entertainment, I do some singing on the side, or
so do I. We'll do it.
I'll
oh my God! Now Betty sings. Does she sing? We've heard her sing.
Right here.
We've heard her sing "Happy Birthday." Lord, why won't this shut off? Jeez, just shut up! I kept shutting you off, and you wouldn't shut off. Anyway, Betty, don't sing. Are you going to do singing channel 2? First, you're going to do Bullhorn for President. Are you going to do a singing channel 2? Dear Lord, help us all.
Just being born and raised in Texas, they always tell me I'm wearing Obama.
You got to pass the mama test. I'm a mama's girl.
Hey, There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I won't touch that.
All right, it's getting hot up in here. I'm gonna have to let you go.
Oh,
Alrighty.
Betty.
Oh boy, I think I'm gonna have to end the stream over that one. Woo! Getting hot
Oh
in here.
my gosh.
So any lucky ladies out there in Tennessee, you guys got a little hottie out there. Texas boy, nonetheless.
Well, Betty, you're always in Tennessee. Every time we turn around, you're in Tennessee for something. Hook it up, Bets. Be surprised what it might do for you.
What are your thoughts? Thank you to my members. Your support means the world to me. I will see you next time.
Oh.
Tired of running to the pharmacy for your pet's prescription?
Yeah, Betty was getting it there for a minute. How much you want to bet she wrote that freaking number down? Get it, Betty. That might make you a nicer... Well, no, it won't. Never mind. No, it won't. Nope. Yeah, that's not going to help Betty. It could, though. No, it won't. Any good? A hater rant. Oh, we seen that one. Queen of locales. I am not salty. Oh, this was her deleted rant. We played that. Ooh. That scammy Andrew. Is he still around? I guess he is. People are probably still watching him. Ugh. That's gross. He's gross. Oh, here's his video. I'll play this real quick one and gab to you for a minute and we'll call it a night. And tomorrow we will go over the parts of the beta lab, or some of it, because like I said, I'm not worrying about defending without a crystal ball with the Tati and the Nat and all that stuff. I could give two shits about any of that. But we'll have some laughs with some of it. I might even pop in. Well, showing receipts isn't hard when it comes to them. But yeah. Because I did fast forward through a lot of that because... yeah, it was just a lot. I'll call it Clown Sunday. Oh, have you guys been looking at Crime Circus? That dude is weird. I cannot believe the views he gets and the people following him. It's like the weirdos get it, man. JLR, him, the weirdos get it. They get, Zav, they get the weirdos get the views. Oh, this is Hill's video. Let me fast forward through her intro here.
But I digress. So then Betty they had their trip paid for. That's where she met Olivia, as did JLR. And my opinion, hey, Greg and everybody, and hey, Rambo.
I'll add, of course, put Hills' video and Tiger Talks, and I think I showed No Wire Hangers, didn't I? Yeah, I'll make sure I add their videos in the description.
So someone with money. And Olivia and JLR and Betty. I don't know how that went down, but my opinion is Olivia was only there to document, because Olivia had paranormal video. Some kind of humanoids or something she had investigated and documented. I don't know. Anyway, they're all things.
She does that? Yeah, she totally believes in the humanoids and yeah, all of that. All the above. She takes the paranormal, the aliens, and throws in some true crime.
Is not to help, or it was then, was not to help. It was to Olivia to document and do a sizzle reel for some kind of documentary, whatever they could get, because they were always sending them in. Betty, you know, she's just her 3 minutes. What is it? Once a month? I think last time she had 3, 6, 9, she had 12 minutes, all told, at the city council meeting. JLR is just looking for a viral video. However he gets it. You know, he puts his cross on, waves his Bible. He's going to stand in front of the laundries and hope, you know, they find the body or some kind of something viral happens. I believe, I don't know if y'all remember, they thought they saw, that's right, Ellen Tabloid. They thought the news, I think it was on the news. I know for sure it was on YouTube. They thought they saw Brian. And if you go back and look at that picture, and I've got it somewhere, but I'm not going to pull it up. The guy walking down the street, hey, Elizabeth, that looked like Brian, that was given to JLR by some woman that said she was in her truck. And why would she give that to JLR? I think that was JLR. Because if you look at the picture, to me, it's the same body type. He has a hat on, I believe. I just think it was JLR. But anyway, that kind of almost became viral. But that's what he's looking for. JLR is looking for the big viral moment.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's got this following that he can say anything to them. I mean, I've already felt the effects. I did some benign video where he said, JLR lies all the time. Everybody knows it. So why this particular video bothered him is beyond me. But I woke up to probably that morning, there were 300 comments. By the end of the day, there was like 500 comments from his followers because he posted something that said, of course, I'm stalking him and I'm doing all this stuff to his real life. He used to say I was calling his mother, but I do appreciate that the last sentence was, I don't even know this woman. Thank you, JLR, because I'm kind of over people thinking, ew, that we would have some kind of, no. Mm-mm. I'm not Mary in the Woods, okay? So that was Bullhorn Betty.
Okay, y'all got that. Hills is not Mary in the Woods that Betty was talking about when she was busting out JR.
First experience as whatever you want to call that. So then they went out to Montana. I think it was Montana. Where was Crystal? Was it Montana? I'll see.
Wait a minute. This isn't where I
know,
went.
Ellen.
Wait. Okay. Stop sharing. I think I clicked on the wrong one. This is the actual live. I wanted the video out of it. Yeah, this is the one. It's supposed to be 5 minutes. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I put in the wrong one. Yeah, that was Hills' live. I'm sorry. I'll smack myself for you. I'm just tired. This is the 5-minute video I wanted to show. I thought we were watching the live. I wondered what the hell I was doing. Oh, Hills always does such a good intro, but I'm going to fast forward because of the music. She has rights to it. I don't. So I'll get struck by YouTube for it. Because that's just how YouTube is. Even our own damn short music we can't use.
This is just sad. We learned that there were some notebooks found on the shoreline. We didn't produce those notes. We've had them in our possession, custody, and control since we stepped out on that case. We've already previewed these notebooks, but we didn't bring them to the light of the public. But one of those notes said send help. One of the reasons why we didn't bring it to the light of our audience, I'm going to go ahead and take the background off here because I have to show you guys something. I'll put it back on. Is because we couldn't confirm or corroborate the information to be true.
You know how you do that? It's not up to you to confirm it. It's called a tip. And what you do with a tip is you turn it in to law enforcement, because would you give a shit to show it to your audience 5 days later?
Yep.
Am I right? Am I wrong?
No, you're right, because they did not vet it. They did not know it was a factual of anything. They put it out anyway, just like Betty always does, and then she blames everybody else for her misinformation.
I think I'm right.
And I have to show you a couple things. Give me just a second.
The brass balls on this woman.
And she's still going to put it out.
So this is what we were seeing that, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says send help. We saw these.
Wait.
Somebody had sent these over to us.
She does it really fast. Okay. Okay.
Now, Betty, the only person that could have possibly been there, because there was all them police officers there, would have been a police officer. So you're telling me that a police officer sent you these photos? Bullshit. Bullshit. Total BS.
So there's like very hard to see notes there, paper laying on the ground basically.
And we didn't know if these were.
They had nothing to do with it, Betty. The police had her backpack and stuff, Betty. And they did not send you pictures. Stop. But yet you're putting this crap out knowing that you have no idea what they're from. Wow.
Okay. The phone over there. So there's a little notebook.
If these were truly, if somebody was just putting them out, to throw the case off, we didn't know.
Oh my God.
You mean like Olivia?
Yeah, exactly.
So
like the water bottle. You notice, like the water bottle, like the little toy knife in the Summer Wells case, There's just so much. Come on, please. Betty, you're pathetic. You knew. This is why people review you, Betty. Because of crap like this you do.
That we had them. I don't know if these belong to her. I don't know if they don't. But one thing I can say is that we're a little closer to it being possible that they were, because we found this photo of law enforcement peering over something that appeared to be consistent with what we were seeing in the photos that were provided to you.
Okay, so are y'all following? See, they found some notebooks, and so they were keeping it in their control, custody, and whatever until they could confirm it. Then they came across this picture where, and this made them closer to confirming it when they saw this picture of law enforcement looking at something. And then law enforcement walked away from it. And I think this might be how they confirmed those were her notebooks.
Was. We also had a person in.
If that was confirmed, they were her notebooks. Law enforcement would have never walked away from it and left it laying there. That would have been kept as evidence. Not one Leo was looking for her assistance on this case or any other for that matter. The only reason she got to ask questions at the presser was because they were outdoors. Exactly. And she asked the stupidest question. Well, did you check the body of water, the little lake that's right by where she lives? Of course they did. That's one of the first places they did check. And that's exactly what he told her.
A chat providing kind of.
Oh. So you have shown them before in the chat.
Yeah.
A little more information anonymously.
See what I mean? She was already showing these. She didn't wait. She put these pictures out not knowing anything about them. And there's no way, if that was anything in any way connected to this case, the law enforcement would have just walked away and left it laying there.
Now
Y'all following?
now that we're looking back on the case, they were providing us the correct information. We didn't know what was true and what was not true.
Here's a crazy face. Look at it. She's not being played, Beth. She's not being played. Anybody that thinks her and Olivia are being played by anyone,
Wow, Betty, you knew, and you were putting those. You lied and said you weren't going to release it, but you were sharing it in chats. You got caught saying it, Betty. So you had already been sharing those photos that you did not know where they came from or what they pertain to, but you now are claiming it was part of the case. Do you really think that law enforcement just left the whole stack of evidence laying there for you guys? Do you really think? I didn't know what was true or not, but I bet sure put it out as fact. Oh yeah, she did. She lied and said she wasn't sharing that, but then at the end there, if you pay attention to what she says, she said, I was sharing it in chats. She knew. She's a badge and a billy club away from impersonating an officer. Unreal. Yeah. She gets real close. She gets real close. I know she's impersonated an attorney. I seen the comments she was making to people telling them that for the last 10 years she was a defense attorney. In fact, I think the video's still up. It has the comments in it. It's on Burnt Toast channel. Heck, I think even Crimes and Passion showed them. Heck, I might have even showed it months and months ago. But yeah, that's Betty. Big Bad. Oh, that's right. I have a special intro just for Betty. I forgot all about that. That's a good way to take out the night. But let's see what you guys got any plans for Sunday? What y'all gonna do? But I'm gonna play you the special intro that was made for Betty. I forgot all about it. It was made for a specific video, but heck, why not play it, right? It actually, where do I have it? Yeah, play it if I can find it. I know I have it somewhere. That's of those outros I could never get them to play. Every time I do an outro, it would get flagged. Where the hell is the Big Bad Betty? Oh, I have it. Let me go. Anyways, so tell me about what you guys are doing for the weekend. Who's left in here? Okay, it was from, oh God, it was from months ago. That was the Tata crying over burnt toast. That was good. Taking of a dump. Huh. Where the hell did I put it? I know I didn't get rid of it. Well, it's got to be on the live port. I played it a couple times, I think. Big Bad Betty. Oh dear, are you kidding me? Wow, it makes me load them. That's insane. Holy cow, no, I'm not going to find it that way. That'll take forever. Where the hell did it go? Oh. I had it loaded on my other, on Restream, but not on spending time with the grandbaby. Yeah, that's sweet. I think I'm just gonna, I went to the grocery store and picked up a few things, but I was not in the mood to like grocery shop. So unfortunately, I gotta go back and do that tomorrow. And I think I'm just gonna enjoy the day and take the kids maybe to the park. They love doing that, so. It should be under members only, but I think it's in this one. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, do any of you guys watch any of the reality TV? Oh my gosh, one ad after ad after ad. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, I got it. All right, I got it. But tomorrow's supposed to be a pretty good day. Bleach Head Betty. Oh, I love it. I'm sick, so I'm just cruising channels to watch the hate on Bullhorn. I'm getting ready to play a special song for Bullhorn. Just for Big Bad Betty. I'll play it for you real quick. This intro was made just for Betty. Betty was in it for more than just fun. She had a nickname, the big cruiser sizer, cause downhill gravity is a big equalizer. Big Betty. Big Betty. Big Bad Betty. Betty was in it for more than just fun. She had a nickname, the big cruiser sizer, cause downhill gravity is a big equalizer. Big Betty. Big Betty. Big Betty. A big bad Betty. Big Betty. Big Betty. A big bad Betty. Empty space. Well, the moral of this story is plain as day. Don't lie about your weight and don't lie about your age. Cause truth may be known by only you and your mother, but gravity will get you one way or another. Big Betty. Big Betty. Big Bad Betty. Now, see, Betty can say she actually had a song made about her. She actually had a song made about her. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'm so close to 1,500. I'm only a couple away. Yeah, I have channel memberships. You can become part of Poolside. We have some good gummies. We have some good brownies too. And some, but tomorrow's good. I'm going to come live tomorrow and do the Veda thing that I didn't get to do today. Just to have some laughs. Tomorrow will be just pure fun laughs. What else can you do? I mean, after Renell's video the other day, and then that post of Jesse's, oh my God, I'm so heartbroken. I'm still really heart twisted about him blocking me on Twitter, man. That was a nice thing he did, that blocking me on his channel. That was a nice thing. So I guess, the heartbreak from the block on Twitter was made up for the nice thing he did by blocking me on his channel. Oh, it's crazy. But everybody, you all have a good rest of your Saturday night, and I will see you sometime tomorrow, probably in the afternoon, early evening, not late night. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me, mods. Thank you. And y'all have a good night, and I'll be seeing you on these YouTube streams. Bye, all.